Psycho Gamer Tony coming at you tonight from the deep dark woods, and we're going back to King Arthur Legends Rise. I was actually originally recording through the OBS studio, and it decided not to work again, so I don't know what the deal is with that app in this game. It's like a bipolar relationship. So I am using the Xbox recording app, which, as you guys probably know from previous videos, the audio isn't the best. So I'm going to try to limit my talk and just play the game. So what you missed is I had leveled up all my people, because if you remember in the last episode, I was losing left and right, and then we were having server issues. So I have leveled up my characters. We are going to go back. We're going to replay 7-1. So even though it shows that I've done them, we're going to redo them again with the updated characters. Alright, so this is where we left off when I stopped recording through the OBS. We're at 7-4. We're going to replay this battle. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and also thank you for watching my latest installment of Batman Arkham Origins. I'll be going back to that game shortly, and after this game, we'll probably be bringing you another episode of Doom. My goal, hopefully within the next week to 10 days, is to either finish Arkham Origins or Doom so I can start a new game. And due to all my loyal Batman followers out there, I found another Batman game going a little bit back in history here to 2012. I found a game called Batman Arkham City. I have went ahead and purchased that and installed it, and I'll be bringing that to you down the road. But I want to kind of get rid of one or two of the games in the meantime, because my list is long and I don't want to have too many going at once. But anyways, enough of that talk. Let's get back to King Arthur. Okay, so we're current now. Basically, that barbarian is the king of some misfits that are off the screen here. After you beat him in that battle, they were kind of charging at you, and he kind of did you a solid and told you to get lost. So that's where we're going to pick up the story from here and press on.
This is where I used to live. It's nothing fancy, but let us rest here. Sarah, are you all right?
It's been a while since we were last here.
Have you known each other long?
I believe about a year or so.
I arrived as a wanderer. I didn't have a place to sleep or anything to eat, but he took me in. I am forever indebted.
Were you fleeing from war?
We don't ask wanderers about their pasts here. In times like these, everyone has their reasons.
That was rude of me. My apologies. Let us get some rest and then plan our next steps.
Those are the remains of Tyr.
That story from before, was that yours?
Yes. I fought here, and I lost here. I bit clean through Tyr's neck, but fell to Crom Cruach's poison. My body was then ripped apart, my soul trapped inside this cursed sword.
It was Crom Cruach who trapped you in there.
Yes, the root of my curse and the source of this hatred.
But Crom Cruach is no longer here. There's no opportunity for vengeance. What is here is only a fragment of his sealed body.
I disagree with your assessment, and soon you'll figure out why. Don't you forget, our agreement has yet to end.
Are you all right?
Ah, it's nothing. Don't concern yourself. Are there the remains of a dragon or a large snake nearby?
I don't know how you know. But in the open field we scouted earlier, there is an ancient ruin known as the Dragon's Mouth.
If our enemies are camped there, that must be it. Will you lead the way? That may be why our enemies attacked.
I'm not sure I agree, but indeed I will take you there.
Are you going to the enemy camp? What about that mage, Rience?
There are too many enemies for a full assault. I will use stealth in order to observe them. It will be fraught with danger, so you best stay here.
No, I'll come with you.
Then we leave before dawn. We need to travel further south than our path taken earlier.
Their guard presence is formidable. Is there a way to do this silently or another way in to consider?
No, it's shaped like a jar, and there seems to be no alternate routes.
The guards aren't monsters.
They are the bandits known to many as the Dusk Hoods, infamous in their capacity for causing trouble.
I'm all too familiar with the scoundrels. Who is their current leader?
They're known for being duplicitous, so I'm sure we can work something out. Leave them to me? I doubt their presence here is due to an ironclad loyalty. A simple bribe may do.
That's amazing. I believe it worked.
It cost less than I expected. They took the money and just disappeared.
That could have been dangerous. Please avoid any further recklessness.
Indeed. That was a bold scheme.
Although there are no guards at the entrance, best keep your wits about you.
Of course. Sir Bedivere, guide me to the Dragon's Mouth.
I am far from being a knight, Your Majesty.
This is definitely the place. Peredir's power is still present.
There is a door I fear is enchanted. I tried to break it with spells and a hammer, but nothing will move it.
Yes, of course. This door can be opened by the Master of Excalibur.
How can it be?
Although I've witnessed some of this sword's magic, it still truly mystifies me.
By now, I thought there to be little in this world left to amaze me.
We know not what lies inside. Wait here or return to the cabin.
Going alone would surely be a bad decision. I'm coming.
As am I.
So be it. I've neither the time nor the energy to argue the matter. I've seen the layout of this room before. I believe we must manipulate these artifacts in order to open the door.
It's open!
Let's go. But take caution and be wary of our surroundings.
This is it?
The heart?
I thought at the least it would have been stored somewhere like the Eye of Kruak was. We need to destroy it, lest it fall into the wrong hands.
Crom Cruach.
Caliban! Calm yourself!
I want revenge! You could live 1,000 lifetimes and I'd still crave it!
Caliban! The stone chamber is collapsing. We must leave.
What's happening?
There's no time to explain. Go!
We can't leave through the way we came!
I don't know where this door will take us, but it looks to be outside.
Hurry!
You dig too slow. How are you any better than those bandits?
This would be faster had you not sent the soldiers to round up test fodder.
What did you say? Oh, have you come to help us dig? How kind of you. Sarah, why are you here with them?
Sarah?
My dear apprentice, I know not why you left me, but I stand relieved that you've chosen to return.
I'm not your apprentice! You're not.
Monster? No, no, no. We are accomplices. Now, what did you see in there? Tell me.
A heart. There was a massive heart.
How fortuitous. They found the stone chamber. Cormac, come take these fools. Sarah, you and I will be talking later.
It was quite a reckless plan, but even this is a bit unexpected.
We must escape. They can't get their hands on the heart.
I do hope Sarah is all right. I'm finding it hard to believe she was once Rience's apprentice.
It's clear there's little affection left between them. Sarah, you're safe.
Even after all that, you were worried and not angry with me?
It's clear to all that you're not fond of him.
Thank you. And yes, as he mentioned, I was once his apprentice. He terrorized us, used fear to keep all the apprentices in line. If one refused to be a part of his dark experiments, they became a subject.
That can't be.
Given the choice between being a monster or being turned into one, I fled to Kardul. When I saw how unafraid your majesty was of Rience, I realized he's not some unstoppable monster, just a rotten and cowardly joke of a man. But the moment I faced him, I froze. Pathetic, right?
Understandable, and far from pathetic.
Although he is preoccupied with the stone chamber, he'll likely want to torment Sarah again. It's time to leave.
I will not run. I will face him.
Well then, might as well hit him where it will hurt the most.
Indeed. And we must do it now.
You know, I think it's funny how you're in a dungeon jail cell and they let you have your weapons. Now, in real life, that would never happen. Come on. Anyways, let's press on with the story.
Why now?
We know not their plans for Crom Cruach's heart. We can't leave it here.
I'm ready, your majesty.
Well, this promises to be interesting.
As has everything so far. Expect nothing less.
What? How did you get out?
Rience, what have you done with Crom Cruach's heart?
The lands of Kardul were a treasure trove full of legendary beasts, godly remains, and fays with unimaginable powers. And still, there was nothing even remotely as powerful here as the heart of Crom Cruach. Who has taken it? The completion of my research was just within reach.
I knew you had ulterior motives, Rience. I had my trusted servants move the heart already. Soon it shall be delivered to Morgan.
No.
You incompetent worm. You've done nothing but take credit while the enemies did all the work. You dare to scheme against the cause? You were all but nuisances to Morgan. Time to die. You're stronger than I thought. But I refuse to die like this. There is still much to be done.
We must hurry out. Your Majesty, Sarah!
Is it just you? Are Accolon and Rience dead?
Accolon has fled, and Rience is likely dead. What will you do now?
Client or no client, a contract is still a contract. I can't just let you go.
Ah, the King of Camelot! I knew you'd still be alive. Seems Britain's forces have already surrounded the forest. When on earth did you manage to call in reinforcements?
They've arrived earlier than expected. Could it be Kay?
Cormac! Seems like getting out of here will require something like a fight to the death.
Since our client has departed, I see no reason for us to wage an all-out battle in the dark night of the forest. Let us now settle this, king to king. Victor leaves the forest. Lulu submits to his demands.
You want me to give you a reason to step away? It's not a bad suggestion.
Well then, as much as I'd love to take part, I shall serve as witness to this duel. Id Cormac. Very impressive indeed.
Why does that seem to delight you so? Nevertheless, it is true. You win, Arthur Pendragon.
Arthur, are you all right?
I'm fine. Tell me, how did you get so fast?
Merlin grew anxious after you left and asked me to bring the army to you. I ran into your messenger near Cardoul.
Merlin?
All this catch-up is indeed quite pleasant. But there is business to take care of. What's the plan?
Among the armies of the 5 islands, the forces of Ireland will withdraw from Britain unconditionally. I ask that you let my men go.
Seeing as how your forces have already invaded Britain, we are still at war. Allowing a retreat based solely on your word is too great of a risk.
I will guarantee his promise.
You expect me to trust my enemy based on the guarantee of my other enemy? Madness!
Oh, do not just take me at my word. I offer myself up as your hostage. A king's promise, guaranteed with the life of a king. Is that good enough?
When stated as such, I admit it is hard to say no. I agree to your offer. King Cormac, take your men and Fingal's army, leave Britain immediately. And if there's any looting or damage along the way, it will be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly.
Our departure will be without event. Thank you, Fingal.
Serve your king well. He has risked his very life for you. Sir Bedivere, I thank you for your assistance and bravery.
Thank you, Your Majesty, but again, I am no knight.
Then come to Camelot. I need knights such as yourself.
Your Majesty, you honor me with such an offer.
Sir Bedivere, it fits you so.
But with respect, sire, there is something of great importance I must first take care of. I will come immediately after. And please, I ask that you keep your promise to support the restoration of this area.
Of course. It will be done. And to you, Sarah, a debt of thanks.
It is I who is thankful, my lord. There was a time when I knew of no greater monster than Rience, but no longer will I live in fear of him. Had I faced him without your majesty at my side, surely my mind would have remained troubled. I am beyond grateful.
I also extend to you, Sarah, an invitation to Camelot.
I would be honored, your majesty.
Well now, who's just a very special king today then?
Enough banter. Time to leave. There is much I would like to discuss with Merlin.
Okay, so we have officially taken care of Chapter 7. And so with that, I will leave the game here and call it an episode. Thank you for joining me for King Arthur Legends and bearing with me with the audio issues going through the Microsoft recording app. I really wish they would come up with an update or something to fix the audio, because other than that, it's a good recording app and it works with everything. So anyways, enough of my complaining, but I'll get this out to you for your viewing pleasure, and stay tuned. Doom is next. See you later.